You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is my reaction to House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 8. Now, before we get into this episode, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. All right, so we are back from San Diego Comic-Con, and thus we are back to live reactions for the season 2 finale. So last episode, what an episode, huh? We had the showing of the dragon seeds, which I was so excited finally took place. And leading up to that, we saw the politics really ramping up in King's Landing. People are trying to make moves. Lara Strong is desperate for King Aegon to return and Aemond to get out the way. Meanwhile, Alicent just went on a camping vacation. I don't really know what's going on with Allison right now, but she's saying she may never return, so who knows? But it was definitely an episode for the Blacks. Team Black got the spotlight in episode 7 as we saw Adam of Oh Baby bend the knee to Queen Rhaenyra and officially join Team Black with our baby Sea Smoke. So Rhaenyra now sees that it can be done and starts thinking, what other lords can I throw on the dragon back? And Miss Arya says, no, no, no. I have a more direct line to Targaryen blood. Those little bastards running around. They can hop on a dragon, which Rhaenyra at first is hesitant towards because we are dealing with royals. And God forbid peasant bastards be given a dragon now, even though we already have one on a dragon named Adam. But she relents to the idea and gave one of the hardest bars of the season. Said, let's raise an army of bastards. They want to call my son bastards? I'll show them some bastards. How about that? But Jace is not happy. Jace basically gives the plea of being a dragon rider is my greatest claim to the throne right now, Mom. I don't look like a Targaryen. I'm already regarded as a bastard. Having the legitimacy of being a dragon rider is my greatest claim. And you are handing that away after you've already kind of made your succession a mess by having bastards in the first place. I understood Jace's frustration wholeheartedly. I feel very bad for him, but I also understand Rhaenyra saying, look, we got to. It's either we let these bastards ride dragons and have a chance to win the war, or neither one of us hit the throne. Rhaena decides to leave them little children to go off on the gay abandon by themselves, which I'm thinking we're going to get the gay abandon event this episode. I can't imagine they're going to wait until season 2 to give us that, but I guess we'll see. But Rhaena stays behind to look for Sheep Stealer in the Vale. And then finally, we round up the bastards. We set them off to try to ride dragons. Vermithor basically is like, I like Rhaenyra, and that's about it. Because after Rhaenyra walks away, Vermithor roasts everyone. He is roasting and eating air one of these little dragon seeds until Hugh Hammer runs up and yells in his face, very reminiscent of Jon Snow in season 8 with Ice Viserion. I don't know, I guess you just gotta start yelling in dragon faces to get their attention. But it worked, and Vermithor was like, I bet you're my new partner in crime. While Ulf was running through the dragon caves to escape and literally stepped into a clutch of eggs for Silverwing, and she sees the bumbling idiot and decides that's my dude. I don't know, maybe Silverwing's just been lonely and locked away for too long and would have accepted literally any human being that walked through those doors. There was a little bit of an odd scene for her pairing, if you ask me. But we have our two new dragon riders joining Adam as the dragon seeds. We'll see if we get that fourth one, but again, it's looking more like the fourth one is Rhaena. But I haven't lost hope yet. We'll see this episode what happens with Rhaena, and that'll kind of be the deciding factor. But Silverwing and Ulf take a joyride over King's Landing, I think sent by Rhaenyra to send a message. And Aemond got the message loud and clear, jumped on Vhagar's back, who is getting more and more old and grumbly by the episode. And they fly off to Dragonstone, but he sees in the distance three dragons, Vermithor, Silverwing, and Cyrex, standing behind Rhaenyra, and he tails it on back home. So Rhaenyra makes her power known. She takes a stand, and that leads us right into episode 8. Oh, and Daemon got schooled by a child. Yeah, the new Lord totally wasn't having it with Daemon's ass, but he has the Riverlands now. They kind of have sworn their fealty to him and the new Oscar Tully, so there we go. So I'm excited to see what the season finale has in store for us. I'm assuming dragons. Like I said, I think we'll probably get the gay abandoned this episode. Maybe we don't, though. I don't know. We'll see. That whole storyline has me a little bit perplexed, particularly with Rhaena's new involvement and defying her queen in it. Yeah. I'm hoping we see Daemon do something and leave Harrenhal. Please get out of there, I'm begging you. You've learned the lessons you need to learn. Let's hit it. And I guess we'll see the Green's response to finding out Rhaenyra has got more dragon riders. So let's cut the chit chat. I'm excited to get into the season 2 finale of House of the Dragon. And on this episode, will Corlys Velaryon ever beat the deadbeat dad allegations? I'm having my doubts, sir. You know we love you, but come on now. The gullet? Oh, hello, monkey. The triarchy?
Break the blockade and it will benefit you.
Do you
Okay.
think that we lack for buyers for our tapestries and perfumes?
It seems you need us more than we need you.
Ooh. The triarchy playing hardball.
It's the stepstones. A smattering of rocks.
You will drive up the price of basic goods.
It is better than starving, surely.
It's like a terrible deal,
Fleet
but
of
okay.
warships, then. Sailing at your command, they would break the blockade.
Very well.
Silent, you idiot.
The Prince Regent may have me hanged for this.
With the armada we send now, you can topple the Prince Regent.
Oh, okay.
Sit the Iron Throne yourself.
You really think so? Okay, sir. Have you seen Vhagar? Good luck.
Of course, there is one more condition.
Not the pampered Lannister out here. I'm dead.
Well met, Lord Tywin.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
What sort of man are you?
Beg your
Not a
pardon?
good one.
A poet. I will not sail with a man who cannot best me.
Ooh. What are you two up to? Oh shit. Well, there they go. Wreaking havoc. There's your favorite psycho. Just burning places to the ground. Great leader. Yes, tell me Rhaenyra has done anything close to that.
Some rum wouldn't go amiss.
He flew to challenge her and was rebuffed. Fled in terror, from what I hear.
He deserves no less.
Well,
Be that as it may, he has gone in fury to Sharp Point and laid waste to the whole of the town.
Fucking mad cunt.
yes, well, we agree on that.
So what was the fucking point in all this then?
The gods are cruel.
Take me to my throne. And once he returns, I shall take him prisoner.
And what then? When Rhaenyra descends on you with her 7 dragons and you without Vhagar, what then?
Well,
His father's true heir, Aegon the Victorious.
I'm gonna kill Larys. I'm so tired. And Aegon, you're right. Off yourself. Thank you. You have nothing to live for. End it.
Aegon the Rebuilder.
Aegon the Rebuild. Jesus.
Aegon the realm's delight.
Oh my god. Still jealous of sis. Cool. I'm glad to see we're still jealous of her and Daddy's attention all these years later. You crying ass little bitch. I mean, girl. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Not she's been wandering so long she's damn near dehydrated.
It's up to you, Ulf.
Who's it up to then? Boy.
The queen
He's the prince.
and the
Ulf.
prince.
Prince Jacaerys Valarian.
Dumbass.
Prince Jacaerys Valarian. Right here. Who'd have thought it?
Yeah, weren't you just praising him earlier this season, dumbass?
I'll have an apology from you.
Oh, the young prince! And look at that hair. As dark as they say. Dragon riders both. You and I.
Oh shit, here we go.
Cut from the same.
It's already stoking that fire.
Which you know nothing.
Forgive him, my prince. He's not much used to the manners of court.
He's an idiot.
Or any manners at all, I'd say.
It's
Do you know
true.
what's happened this last hour? Hmm?
Hmm?
The so-called Prince Regent has burned Sharppoint down to its stone. If you hinder our efforts through sloth or unreadiness,
Not
I will
sloth.
see you hanged and your body fed to the dogs in the street.
I meant no disrespect, my prince.
You idiot.
We know little of who they are, and what is the strength of their character.
Very
Adam of
true.
Hull, at least, is known to you.
He's a shipwright in my employ.
Known
It's
to
important
him.
to me that he is a man of integrity. I've had little to do with him.
Ain't that the truth?
His dragon is younger than Vermax.
But a dragon nonetheless. And you forget another.
Helena?
Oh?
She does not ride. She has no taste for it.
And her dragon.
Dreamfire. Hatched when the Conqueror was king. She is formidable.
Yes, she
Still,
is.
Helena is no warrior.
He'll be angry. Desperate. He will not stop at burning Sharp Point. And he will not be denied.
You speak truly.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was not so.
But my ship is no longer the Sea Snake. She was a testament to my own glory. I've given her a new name.
Oh?
Queen who never was.
Oh.
Corliss.
What I do now, I do for her. Your Grace, you must crush this beast.
Yes.
At its head.
Mm-hmm.
And before too many days have flown.
Yes.
There is, of course, another player that is yet to be revealed.
Your Grace,
Oh,
a
yeah,
word.
this
It
one.
seems the sheep on our land has been sold upriver.
May I have a word in private, Your Grace?
Here we go, Damon. What you gonna say?
Honestly, with you.
And in times like this...
Oh. Him hearing things.
Did you hear something?
This place will have you barking at the moon.
While you have mustered an army, Rhaenyra has faltered. If you declare yourself, your lords will follow you.
I never took you for a turncloak, Sir Alfred.
Here we go.
Rhaenyra's intentions are good. But what we need, in this moment, is a king.
Oh, that's why I said her small council ain't shit. So Strong, what are you gonna do with that information you just learned?
It appears that the Pretender sent boats to collect those among the small folk who believed they had any drop of Targaryen blood.
Deception and subterfuge.
The people depend on them for sustenance.
They will need no sustenance if they are slaughtered by the enemy. We must all make our sacrifices.
Yeah? What have you sacrificed?
Why does everybody hate us?
They're unhappy.
Oh,
And unhappy people look for someone to hate.
she returned. No, the people hate you because you're trash. Your family is trash, Helena.
But we are the crown, so they expect us to break it.
I was happier before I was queen.
Congrats, Allison.
What would you think about leaving this place?
She just told you you ruined her life. Okay, Allison just came back to grab her daughter and head back to the woods, I see.
Helena, here you are. Pretenders raise new riders against us, and we must answer in kind. I need you to fly with Dreamfire to battle.
Aemond.
I do not wish to fight.
Our wishes must take second place now to what is necessary to preserve the throne. It isn't a question. They have defiled our birthright, made commoners into dragon lords. It is a sin and must be punished.
May I remind you, your sister is still the queen.
As you were once.
That moved you to burn the town of Sharppoint. Peril or basest fury at your own humiliation.
Get him.
You wish to rule the Seven Kingdoms, but you rain ruin and death upon its small folk when you've been insulted.
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes you feel strong.
Yep.
And now you seek to corrupt your sister.
Aemond, you have lost your damn mind. I'm glad your mother got you together real quick.
I need passage.
Oh, she is serious about getting her and Helena up out that beach. Okay.
Do you think nothing of your oath? Lord Commander.
Ooh!
I think of nothing else, my lord.
Fucking the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Ooh!
Former queen. She has broken no oath for all I may have done.
I could send you to the wall.
You could.
And you should.
Stay in the High Tower name for a generation. Do not think I have no shame in me, sir.
You don't. Stop.
Desire for women has brought me grief after grief. Perhaps all men are corrupt.
Not like
But
you.
true honor is a mist. We march now toward our annihilation.
Then get moving. Faster.
To die will be a kind of relief.
For me too, so let's go. Chop, chop. A very odd character development for Crispin this season. Didn't really expect them to go this way with this character, but okay. Are we finally getting like some Tyrosi with blue hair? Is that what I just saw? I love that we're getting hair colors. Oh. Oh.
Have you ever eaten the flesh of your enemies? I jest, my lord. What do you take me for?
I do love to see all fancy, schmancy, schmarmy Thailand covered in mud. Oh, look at our pretty pouty prince. Look at those pouty lips.
I'm not pouting.
What would you call it then?
Look at the OG Jon Snow pouting with those black curly locks.
If any common lout can ride a dragon, then...
That does not make me common.
Whoop.
Or you.
Get him, girl! Tell him.
You know what I am.
I don't care. Such is the way of the world, Jace. And in resenting it, you only diminish yourself.
Yep,
Easy
tell
enough
him.
to say. I've heard the whispers the whole of my life.
Then prove to them that you are worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Get up and take your place by your mother's side.
Yes! Oh, I love Bela. Talk some sense into that boy. Though he does look good when he pouts, huh? Raina Beach! Was literally freezing to death in the fields looking for a dragon.
And split your sacks ashore. Betwixt the wind and
I
water.
can't believe we've gotten 2 Lannister opening scenes this season. Let's not make that like the common thing going forward. I don't like to start my episode with a Lannister, okay? I do love that they keep calling him random shit.
Well delivered.
Oh shit. Why do I think this captain wants to take Tylan to bed?
You have proven yourself most accommodating.
Make you
And
her
more
bed
accomplished than one would
wench.
think to look at you. I will be pleased to sail at your side. And my captain is with me.
All I did was him slapping you across the face, girl, and here you are.
To the gullet on the
Oh.
Oh, before you go, Lord Thailand.
Mm.
You are a handsome man.
See, I knew it. I knew
I've
it.
proven your worth. I wish to have children by you.
Oh, wish to have children.
You want you to fuck my wives.
Oh.
How many words do you have?
I like that turn better. That she just has a bunch of wives.
And more wine here. And some more of these little birds.
Okay, sir. Oh. Literally no decency.
Toast. To our new riders.
Look at our queen.
The three of you.
Yes,
Aren't you
Rhaenyra.
birth, but you have done a thing never dreamed of before now.
Jeez. All right, all of our dragon riders at one table.
I will not fail you, my queen.
I love Adam.
What must we do?
You'll fly in 2 days' time.
Oh, 2 days'
The
time.
strongholds of the usurper.
We're afraid of nothing. Even if you are.
There will be time enough to see which one of us is a coward.
Well, you better tell him. Love the foreshadowing.
A knight will comport himself with grace at the queen's table.
Best make me a knight then.
Okay, oh.
The Castellan, Sir Simon Strong. Damon has raised his army.
Ooh.
But Sir Simon fears treachery.
Adam, come with me.
She said, "Aight, if that little broomsticks wants to betray me, I'm gonna go talk to Damon myself."
Do you never sleep, witch?
I'm going to the God's Wood.
Wait, did she just sleep with Damon? Or was she just like there? What the hell was that? They have Alice Rivers have an affair with Damon now? Okay, well. I don't know what's going on. This whole storyline is just effed up.
You wish then to learn what is given to you.
Okay.
All your life you've sought to command your own fate. But today you are ready.
Alright, Bran Stark, what we got? Green Seer Damon, huh? Not the three-eyed raven there. Oh. I don't want that. Oh. There you go. There's your answer, Damon.
It's all a story.
Whoa!
And you're but one part in it. You know your part.
So both of them being Green Seers confirmed, Helena and Damon. Also, was that a confirmation of Daenerys Targaryen, the prince who was promised? Because I think it was.
You must do.
That's what you're leading to. That's what your purpose is. Let me not, because that's about to piss me off thinking about season 8 with them doing this again. They need to stop reminding me of what they did to Daenerys.
And if I refuse, will you burn me as you did Aegon?
That is a lie.
I saw it. You burned him, and you let him fall.
What you say is treason.
Egon will be king again. You'll be dead. You were swallowed up in the god's eye, and you were never seen again.
Oh.
I could have you killed.
No.
It wouldn't change anything.
They have Helena just spilling the tea. I guess now you know what's gonna happen to you, Aemond. Woo! Okay. Damn, Hyrax is a moving bitch. Hi, Caraxes! Look at him. Look at your friends! Hi, Caraxes! We're here. Oh, I love his little calls and whistles. Can we please get a Caraxes and Cyrex interaction? That's what I want right now. Simon Strong, you the realest bishop in here! Let's go!
Castellan Sir Simon Strong, Your Grace.
I do love that Cyrex makes her entrance to intimidate the people real quick. What do y'all think this is? This is your queen. What are you doing? Look at them.
I wasn't expecting you.
We know.
And to whom are you sworn?
Answer it publicly, loud and clear for the entire hall to hear, sir.
Nerissa, sola armasis, soprumi vejume.
Yes.
The realm's only hope is a leader who can unite it, and my brother chose you.
Finally! Finally! The madness can end!
You are the true queen, Rhaenyra.
Bless, yes!
First of her name.
Yeah, broom. Dumbass.
Ine arli cridruchas?
We fight for our queen!
Thank you, finally! Bless! Simon. I actually don't think we're gonna get the gay abandon of the gullet this episode anymore. It's taken too long to get to this point. I guess that is gonna kick off season 3.
Do you know what it was like for us?
Ooh, here we go.
To grow up fatherless? What grief does? Oh, shame. You are dismissed.
Ooh.
I sold fish in the market. Now you remember I live.
Ooh.
Now you wish to. I will decline any offers of help.
Damn.
If I survive this war, alone.
Damn. Yeah, Corliss, you fucked up bad with those boys. And you kind of continuing to do so, I don't know. Are we at least gonna see Sheep Stiller this season? Or is that also gonna be season 3? Oh. Or maybe right now? Sheep Stiller!
I do not believe my father would have wished this.
He left you with no choice.
Well, that's
Be
the
strong.
fact.
You know you are just.
You must prevail.
Preach it, girl.
And who pays the price?
It's coming from a woman of the small folk, so I get it, Rhaenyra, but damn.
Begging your pardon, Your Grace.
Oh? What is this?
I had to see you.
What the hell? Ma'am, what are you doing here? We just keep sneaking back and forth to chill with each other to see our long-lost loves?
I've been, I think, mistaken.
Oh, you don't say.
In what?
Everything.
All those I put my faith in, my husband, my father, my lover, my son.
The incorruptible queen sullies herself with a lover.
Do not judge me for what you yourself have done.
Excuse you.
Your father died.
I will
because
judge you.
with another. I too have desires.
Yes, but you alone made virtue your banner.
And
Yep.
I clung to it.
You sure did.
In defiance of you, I think you. But as for me, I would take my daughter and her child and leave it all behind.
It's too late. You said it yourself. Blood has been shed. Cities burned, armies march, and you wish to wash your hands of what you yourself set in motion.
Oh, the arrogance of blaming me. As if you would not have been challenged regardless.
Did not your hand bring it forth like a midwife?
I did only what I thought your father wanted.
Okay, girl.
Did you come here thinking you would be absolved?
Yeah, why did you come here?
He never stopped loving your mother, you know. He was very fond of me, and I of him, but
Yeah, we know.
she was the vision that sustained him.
Yes. The last words of his
Even
life.
after she herself had slipped from his grasp, it was his love for her that kept him resolute in his choice of her.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you believe he wavered at the end.
Helena as queen will be the crown's authority. If you come then to King's Landing, I will see to it that our guards throw down their arms. We will open the gates. We will shed no blood. You will enter as a conqueror. Once you take the throne, this senseless war must end.
Oh.
He has many faults, but he still heeds his mother. I believe I can prevail upon him to bend the knee if
No,
needed.
still. You defend him. Still you imagine you can have all you want without paying too high a price. A price I have no choice
What I
but
want
to pay.
is to set things right.
If I am to take the throne, I must put an end to the opposition. I must take Aegon's head. Choose.
Oh.
A son for a son.
Wow.
Let us be done with this.
Alicent just
Please.
gave up her son.
And what do I do with you now? You speak as if from a distant dream.
Come with me.
My part is here, whether I will or no.
Not Rhaenyra having two lovers telling her to give up her throne to run off with them now. I can't. That last part was wild, Alicent, but the rest... I only wish this is how it was written, to be honest. I like this, I guess. Alicent, if only you had locked up Larys Strong. Kept him the hell away from the king. We could have done some. Oh my god. Are we combining the Battle of the Gullet with the two boys and the gay abandon? Is it all just gonna be one event? Because they're getting ready to fly. Oh, here comes Old Town. Oh. Is that Tessarion? Hello, Blue Beauty. Oh, this score is so damn good. Ramin Djawadi never misses. Oh. Oh, we're gonna see the Starks coming across? Yes! Come on through, Starks! Oh, man! Where's Jace's boyfriend, Kragan, though? You better play those themes like a march, baby. Come on. Oh, I like how he had that kind of like made into the actual armor. The Hand of the King sigil. That was sick. Damn it. Too little, too late, Alicent. You just agreed to sacrifice your own son, and he's already gone. All right. Well, that was the season 2 finale of House of the Dragon. And once again, it was a really good episode to me. We changed a lot. Some things I didn't love that were changing, but overall, I think it was a really well done episode across the board. Oh, that music was so freaking good. So good. I can't with Ramin Djawadi. He kills it every time. Though it does feel kind of weird that we're leaving off going to war again. This time, I guess, for real, we're going to war. It's actually happening in season 3, which means I don't want season 3. I don't want the war to actually happen. I don't want dragons to die and get injured. I don't want to start seeing a bunch of characters I love die. But yeah, it was a really strong episode overall. I love that Jace is continuing to kind of grapple with what has happened, but I loved even more his conversation with Bela. Ugh, it just makes me wish, even more so, that we had more time with Jace and Bela and really got to experience that relationship because it's so good every time it's on screen. Aemond has started down his path of absolute tyranny, burning up the Riverlands. Yeah, what a great leader, huh? He got pissed and just torched an entire town for no freaking reason. Cool. Aegon escaped King's Landing with Larys, which, of course, we knew was going to happen, but didn't really want it to happen. It's interesting, though, with that added extra context of the final conversation between Alicent and Rhaenyra, but yeah, he was smuggled out. Again, it's another interesting take, kind of like they were doing more so, I'd say, in season 1 than they've done in season 2, but they're putting the events where they need to go, but giving them a more shrouded backstory, because in the book, it seemed that he smuggled out in anticipation of Rhaenyra sacking the city. They know it's coming, and it kind of happens that way in this show because that's kind of what Larys says. But one, there wasn't this huge battle between Aemond and Aegon, and two, it didn't happen like all secretive and shit without his mom knowing or anyone. His mom was probably in on it, is what the books make us believe. I like that we're seeing the true color of Ulf already. He's trash. I don't like his character, and here it is, right here. I love that little foreshadowing dialogue between him and Adam. Keep an eye on it. And then he was kind of just there. But what a fool. I'm still baffled, Silverwing. Why? Why did we let this buffoon on? Meanwhile, Corlys got called out, red to filth, absolute dog shit out here by his son, and he needed to hear that badly. He got pissed, but he needed to hear it, and he told Rhaenyra what she needed to hear as well. I know we want peace, and we had Hugh and Bela sitting here talking like, oh my gosh, the innocence. Well, what do you want? Like, we have to win this war. Once again, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Thankfully, we have a bunch of armies out in the field, so a perfect spot to burn the ass up. And then we see Rhaena track down Sheep Stealer. So at this point, I mean, it has to, right? Like, they can't go off to the battle at the Gullet and not have Nettles there, which it looks like is happening immediately upon season 3's opening. So I think Nettles is done. I think officially. There's no way that they're bringing Nettles into the show. Yeah. So it seems Reyna is like to claim Sheep Stealer. So here's what I don't like about that on multiple facets, actually. First of all, replacing like the only black woman in the book with a black woman in the show just because we have them now seems highly problematic. Two, the way she's getting to Sheep Stealer is not as fun and as cool and as great as Nettles, who literally came back and would feed Sheep Stealer sheep every day until he just kind of was like, you know what, I really like you, hop on. Now, Reyna's not like using her brain to get Sheep Stealer, she's using her blood. You know, it's a lot less interesting to have somebody with the Targaryen blood in them claim Sheep Stealer than somebody who is part of the Targaryen lineage or Valyrian lineage use her brain to bond with this dragon. So I'm disappointed that she just kind of is like taking advantage of the dragon eating sheep up here. Also, I don't know why he's in the Vale still. It's very confusing to me. So we'll see what that does for that plot. Daemon's plot is going to be quite affected if Nettles is gone specifically. I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of Daemon, Daemon is a green seer. It's confirmed now. As is Helena, a green seer, confirmed on both fronts. They saw each other in that dream. Helena saw the future of Aemond. But what else Daemon saw, obviously, was what's to come. Just a complete disaster of a war with a lot of dead dragons on the ground and the White Walkers coming. I think he interpreted that as the White Walkers are the ones who do that. No, 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 boo. It's you all who do it to yourselves. But the White Walkers are coming, and we see Daenerys Targaryen and her 3 dragons coming soon to be the one to defeat the darkness. Literally the princess that was promised. Yeah, so about season 8, huh? About that. That ending that y'all already wrote. And the show just loves to keep reminding us of what they did to Daenerys. The very first shot of the show, Daenerys Targaryen. They've shown her, they've used a lot of her dragon motifs and a lot of her soundtracks for these dragons and these riders. We keep hearing about the prophecy, the prince that was promised, winter is coming, the White Walkers, all of it has been foreshadowed, talked about ad nauseum in the show, that dagger being shown. It's been a lot. And so, what are we going to do? Remake season 8? Remake Game of Thrones? Because all this that you're doing and showing, what you showed right there in that vision there, yeah, we already kind of know it's all bullshit. So there we go. Daenerys, BB, they using you for all the clout they can after they ran you through the mud. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, my queen. But Daemon finally saw that Rhaenyra needs to be on the throne. It needs to be their bloodline. So he bends the knee to her. Woo! Which means we're finally done with the nonsense at Harrenhal. He's going to set off to war, I guess. And then, as I mentioned, it seems we are combining 2 separate events. One event that leads to the second event, I guess. And so they're just not going to have that leads to the second event part and just put both events at the gullet together with the Triarchy. I think that's obviously going to kick off season 3 now, is that battle at the Triarchy with the younger boys as well as the Dragon Seeds, as you saw them all gearing up. I presume Jace. Maybe they'll put Bela out there too. Is Rhaena gonna appear? Because Nettles was there, but we don't know what's going on with Rhaena. I'm gonna be real pissed if we open the season with that. Oh my gosh, and we are. I mean, I already know we are. I'm not ready. I don't want it. I can't have it. It's time to, you know what? If we're just gonna change everything, they've been changing a lot, like a lot, a lot. Particularly this season, we've been changing a lot. If we're gonna keep changing things, it's time to change some of these deaths or something. I don't know. I'm not ready and I don't want them to happen. But then we get that final meeting, another meeting that doesn't really happen. Like, what? Well, of course it doesn't happen because, again, I think we've talked about it. Everybody's talked about it. Rhaenyra and Alicent are not friends in the book. Alicent is actually much older than Rhaenyra. She was like beefing with a child for a good part of the book. So there was no friendship here. They didn't have all of these secret meetings in the book because why would they? It would make absolutely no sense. And how Rhaenyra described her right here, I think is trying to kind of like, oh, look, ha ha ha, the books will tell you of this. And that's exactly how you're viewed as in the book. It's because that's who she is. I do find it interesting that Alicent is here trying to walk back all of her hypocrisies, even from just a few episodes ago when Rhaenyra snuck into the city to talk to you. Now you see the light because you see that your son is psychotic and horrible You now realize that you were on the wrong side of history since you've been cast down by every man in your life. You realize that you effed up royally, that you could have hopefully, possibly prevented all of this bullshit from happening. Like you said, it's too damn late. Everything is put into motion. It is kind of crazy that they made Rhaenyra's sacking of King's Landing kind of Alicent's idea and her doing, but now, I think Rhaenyra is probably not going to take too kindly to Aegon being gone, and I think she's definitely going to assume Alicent snuck her son out of there. So I don't think she's going to be letting you and Helena go off into the wilderness once Aegon is missing. But it sounds like we're going to get the sacking of King's Landing, possibly, pretty early in season 3 as well. I actually kind of thought that Rhaenyra going to King's Landing like that was going to take place like either the very end, that's where we would end off season 2, or the beginning of season 3, like episode 1. I don't think it can happen episode 1 because we have to deal with the gullet. Like that has to be episode 1. Aemond is about to take flight to the Riverlands. But yeah, it was a beautiful looking episode. We got to see Tessarion for the first time. We got to see Sheep Stealer for the first time. Still no Dreamfire. They refused to show us Dreamfire. Also, it's kind of weird that they just randomly changed Helena. Like, yes, she used to ride Dreamfire. In the book, she loved riding Dreamfire just to ride her, just to like ride around the city. She didn't fight or do any of that, no, but she did ride Dreamfire. So them saying she's not suited to riding is crazy talk, but okay. I do love that Alicent once again stood up for her daughter. She gonna fight even her own sons to keep her daughter safe, and I love that for her. And I do love they had Helena literally tell Aegon the end of his story. So I'll leave it at that because they decided to put the spoiler right in their own show, so we can talk about it. But yeah, nice episode, a good finale. Once again, leading us into war and heartache next season. Woo! Yay! Ah! I think season 2 has been a little bit more up and down for me than season 1, even with the time jumps. Those were the biggest complaints I had in season 1, and that we were absolving everyone from making their own choices. Everything seemed to be misunderstanding leading to events rather than people just making a definitive choice to do something. Season 2, people have started making more choices. I've loved the conversations we're having, and I have to admit, Alicent and Rhaenyra have just such good on-screen chemistry that I don't mind we're getting these meetings. They just don't make sense a lot of the time. So I love seeing them in scenes together because they're great in scenes together. But the circumstances in which these scenes happen is always a little bit iffy to me. But we've changed a lot this season. We've really jumped into changes. Again, Helena not having this other child. I don't know how we're gonna do that next season as well, because that's when the child is really gonna play a role in the story. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think obviously the way Rhaenyra reacts to Alicent and Helena will have to be a little bit different as well, just because of what they set up here in this episode. So her reasoning for doing what she does with them in King's Landing will now probably be based on Aegon leaving. But that was it. That was season 2 for House of the Dragon. I'm going to be doing another dragon ranking video for season 2 only now that the season is over, much like I did for season 1. It's going to be hard because a lot of these dragons didn't get a lot to do this season, which seems crazy because it felt like we saw them quite a bit, but they just were kind of there. Almost the entire time. So we'll see how that goes. But there's a lot of dragons to rank this season, so I'm excited to talk about them. Otherwise, let me know if there's any other House of the Dragon content you want to see as we go through the long wait for season 3. I know that we have A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I think they just released a teaser, so I'm going to be doing a short, I think, on that. But other than that, we're now entering the long night, I suppose, before we get more content. So I thank everyone here for taking this journey with me, watching the show with me. I know my numbers aren't huge and a lot of people don't watch, but those of you who do, I greatly appreciate you. If you do enjoy my reactions, please hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are up to date on all of my latest videos, including any and everything GOT, Westeros, House of the Dragon related. Also, make sure to share your thoughts on the season 2 finale below. What did you think of this episode? Let me know everything in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!